I'll bring my picture back and just get his ear done. And this top of his ear is quite dark. So we've got that curl, hair coming around like that. It's darker. Now with ears, unless you've got a really detailed photo and you really want to go for the detailed things, it's really best not to try and get too detailed. This is very, very dark here. And you've got lovely light bits coming in there. Very, very gently doing this. Just trying to get more of the shape of his ear in. And that's dark. There's another bit of shading here. Best with you is just to do the shading. Look at the shape of the shade. I can still see here what I did before. So I'm not measuring it all up, I'm just going by what I had before and then just seeing if it still checks out. There's a bit of shading around here. Quite a bit there. Mm-hmm. Shading. A bit darker here. And then it's coming across here. Up. A bit darker in here. And that shading's coming up a bit further. Matching up. Okay, so let's go over that with the charcoal stick, the charcoal side of our stump. Do lightest areas first. Try and blend that line. We can soften that with a rubber actually if we want to. Just blend it very gently, don't press it. I'm not going to go over the darkest areas with the stump, just want to leave those. Soften those up a bit. Bit darker there. And just go over with the brush just to get that shading over the other areas in a very gentle way. Okay, now we'll get that a bit darker there. More at the top it's darker. It's quite a distinct line going across here. a bit lighter in there. Try and get that a bit lighter, I think. Okay, now with our rubber, which is going to be really clean, I'm just going to lighten off this darkest edge. And it's got a light white, we've got the light right under it as well. We're going to put that on with a white charcoal. So you can just touch it off. Take it off a little bit here and there. There's a little bit more lightness through here. Not loads. Get this little bit back here. No hard lines. See a bit more lightness in there. It's a very tricky thing actually. I'm going to try not to get involved in that light bit. And I can see the photo because you can see the photo now. There's a light bit in there and it's hard to know really whether I should put that in or not. I don't think I should put it in because up here is this light bit here. This looks totally wrong because it's got a line right through it and the line's coming straight under there. It's a real circle of light there. Let's get this. Not pressing hard. Just brush that over the brush. Make sure it's clean now because we don't want to get too much colour on that. That's a bit dark. Just brush it off a little bit. Yeah, it needs to be darker down there. We need to add a bit more because it's been brushed off, you see, it's been brushed off too much. So we need to add it back again because it's darker. This is obviously a darkening of his beard area. I would like to keep that in. Right, now we'll get his dark chin area in. It's gonna be his neck. That's where his neck starts. And then just kind of darker here. just soften this off a bit. And I think the next thing I'd like to do is get his really dark neck in that area there, because this will really make a difference. I just really will see whether I've actually got his face too dark or not. Well, at the moment it's looking pretty good to me. I think once we get the white in this area, it will make more sense. His ear is probably a bit dark, I don't know. Let's have a look. No, his ear is actually as dark as his face, see? It's not quite the right shape, because we haven't got the white line coming under his ear yet, which will really make a difference. It's kind of what I did with her, the bottom of her ear. Didn't put it all the way around her ear, but it's definitely on her neck, as you can see, and in her hairs up here. It's probably going to need a bit of reshaping that. Yeah, that's it. There it comes in. Okay, let's just check his teeth. How do his teeth look in comparison to hers? I think they look okay. I'll just put glints of white here and there in his teeth, like I've ended up with hers really. His teeth are very white. I think we'll just put bits and pieces on there just to liven them up a little bit, maybe. Darken this tooth here up. That needs darkening. It's darker on the picture and it looks smaller. It looks smaller than my tooth there. So I'll have to have a look at that. Yeah. Better. That's better. Just darken it all compared to the rest of the teeth. It's got a bit of shading on the end of it, that one. Just soften it up. Just go through with the slight angle there. That's darker in the back there. And this one. Okay, leave it there. We'll just put some white flecks here and there and there. Okay,